today. Excellent. Next one.
What?
10 minutes. I think we don't touch it.
Yeah, I think so too. We just leave it.
Yeah.
Because he can trim the front.
Right,
after
right.
It's done,
After it's done.
to save it.
Right. And we can type, once you type in something like, hey folks, just getting things ready. I think our primary job now is to answer things in the chat if there's any of that, and also just making sure it doesn't turn on.
Yep.
Although I don't know what we do if it does, because we don't know what we're doing. I guess we just started it again.
We just have prayer hands over it.
Exactly. We hope for the best.
All right, that's good.
Yeah. Is the sound on? Or do we know how to tell?
I think it's, I mean, I have no idea.
I mean,
I don't think the sound is a separate thing.
right. But there is a way that Chris has muted it in the past. I don't think we have to worry about it up here.
No, I don't think we should touch it.
Because it's like, you know, he mutes it for like, when it's in the front. You know, whenever on those occasions when we have a prayer request, the camera's right there.
I have a question.
And he's kind of like, maybe people don't want to hear that.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Order of service says the first thing is earth was given us a garden, but the page that it's on is ranked by rank.
Yeah, so we're doing rank by rank. I will be announced. I'll explain that.
Oh wait, for the offering, should I like start it from here or down here?
Start up any talking do from the pulpit. So yeah, start up there, and then remember how you guys kind of, like if it's two of you, you did that, just do that this way. But if you look out and it's like 12 people, Des, you just stay put. You just get up and get ready for your line. And then Evie, you come down and you and Rosemary can you just hand it to her and she'll take care of it. Does that make sense? You just may not need 2 plates.
Oh.
Because Memorial Day weekend.
So I'll carry the plates up first.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And if it looks like there's a lot of people, we'll get back to you right before and go, oh, wow, you know, there's all these people. There'll be 2 deacons, both of you come down.
I'm very fast.
Rosemary is very fast.
So I don't, even if there's 25 people.
Yeah,
Probably just 2.
we'll probably do. I'm not, yeah, I mean, and Stephen usually has a piece, and the piece takes a while, so
Yeah.
there's no, like, it isn't like it actually, so you guys should be aware of that. It's not like it actually ends when the money's taken. It ends when Steve switches from whatever piece he's playing to we give thee but thine own, that thing. Hey, Rosemary?
Yes, sir.
This is a purely Machiavellian thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking at some point during sabbatical,
Yeah.
we switch out that or we give thee but thine own. Or something like that.
Oh,
Does that make sense?
because of the whole die thing?
Well, partly, and just partly also just because they're 50s. I feel like we could
Do something better.
do something. Exactly. I feel like we could just do something better. What?
I mean, the tune is fine because it's all in our heads.
Right, well, maybe we change the words a little bit. Give me a little project.
No, people will change it and then they'll.
We may just be toast. It's been like,
No, I apologize.
it's been like 80 years.
I would, I take out every reference to God, but.
Right, see, it's another one.
Something.
There are actually other words to it also. So.
Oh, so you're just good with that.
Yeah, because it's like, it's a metrical tune, so there's like metrical words. You go from metrical. But it does feel like, it's not even the old Lord part, to see getting by them. It just feels really old school. Like, you know, and we haven't been that old school for a long time. I think I told you that.
Yes, we're going to talk on Wednesday. A week from, yeah. A week from Wednesday.
Okay.
Margaret and I are doing that. And we'll let it play out.
Yeah. Let's see where it goes.
I caught you on the thing, I said,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. She copied me on her response.
Did you tell her we're breaking up with her?
That's right.
I thought it was, I just.
You did well.
We're good.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I just said, we're good, but we're happy to put you in as one of the lonely supply ministers.
Maybe in the spring, got them.
But,
Actually, the spring's when we do this.
yeah, I didn't even say it. I mean, obviously, she just was good. She just, you could just tell. She just felt good.
Because she is guilty.
Was she trying to like fall over herself for awful things, and she should be.
No. She should, like, no is no.
Yeah, and just.
She's got this old job. You know, you can't coach her
Is that
time.
going to be a hot mess one, or is she going to be okay?
And it's all right.
They're fine.
Yeah, I
She's
mean,
busy.
of those two, the two biggest, Congress did it.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Who's going next? Do you know yet?
I don't. I shouldn't. I've probably been told, and then I just didn't pay attention. But yeah, no, that's gonna be tough. Newton's financially stable, and they have pretty stable industries. So like, it's just that it's big and unwieldy more than, you know, any real
They're not like
problem.
me or Lars.
No, not even close. No, they're not in Congress situations.
Two of the hottest.
You did, yeah. Yeah. Congress is in better shape than.
Kind of worried. It's just good air.
Yeah.
Although ours aren't small,
No, they're not.
which is
No, they're not. I mean, it'll be interesting to see, particularly with rent, whether that's inflation or not.
right. Right.
Because like,
I'm sure a lot of people have left over the last few years.
yeah, right. L&L is probably more stable membership wise.
They just, no one knows because no one's living.
Right.
So they're
Well,
like,
that, you know, it's like, well, it's not like here. It's like almost everywhere else.
right,
Where it's been like people just
Disappear.
Right.
right, you're like, right, so,
Yeah, we still don't have to do it. It's
right.
another reason why policy matters. We're having a, and it's being supported. No, that's not church design. No, that's every year. I don't know. It's special charity.
Right. Well, if they wanna, you know, well, maybe not.
Well, you snooze, you lose.
That's right.
That's how it goes.
You snosed, you lost.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the bathroom, which I just said all over the internet.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's the thing we just did.
We'll cut it off. We'll
Why don't you cut that all out?
It's gonna be an intimate service, I guess.
What?
Nobody's here.
I know, right? We're gonna have to be like, I told the kids I'm not gonna just be.
Yeah.
And Raj. Yeah, Raj.
Well, yes, where would you like me?
Sit down, you are.
And Steven's not here.
Wasn't there?
Stephen will be. He's just-
There's a number thing too, right?
Yeah, it's part of this. It's just these guys.
Okay, just these guys. Okay. I thought Rosemary was doing that.
She is, yeah.
But she's not.
She's here. No, she's here. She's downstairs. Yeah, we got a little group.
So are you better?
Yeah, we're at for this for like a day or two. Yeah, I'm better. Dad's better. Wherever he is.
He's
How
not
did you guys
so-
do with it?
Ian's better.
How
What?
did you do with it?
Sorry, the name was this quote in this
Like,
way.
what they say about it is true. Like this very, like the back, you just go to the hospital, back
Yeah.
like you're not getting anything else.
We'll come home for summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was rough.
You know that?
I was everyone I know.
Yeah.
Well, you must be impervious to anything now.
Yeah. Well, that's what they say. 3 months.
Did you feel pretty sick?
Yeah. Definitely not.
Did you guys really get camping?
Yeah, we did. We went camping, hiking.
Oh, you're not.
Decided not to stay. The hiking was good. The afterwards, I liked it.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, Stephen.
Hello, sorry I'm a little on the bleeding edge here.
Oh, it's okay. Memorial Day weekend. We're taking it easy.
That was a crazy one.
And the wonderful class today as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you recognize them.
I just met myself. I just had,
This morning. See, that's why I never really bother.
oh,
Yeah. He'll do anything for you. He'll go do it. Was it sad? Yeah.
Hello. Yes, we're doing it from up here today.
So the video working, Tyra?
Yep.
Cool.
Bob and Jackie are on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, come on over. Send it to the grandparents. I'm just waiting for Jazz.
So given our numbers, I'm not too worried about the there's a lot of space.
Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, no, this was what was gonna happen, you know. Oh well, sorry about the plane, getting the plane, the whole plane, I'm like, oh,
can't help it.
I'm sick and depressed. All right, you ready, Des? Yeah. All right. You ready, Steve?
Almost.
That's cool.
Yeah, Amy, I think you're probably good just doing one plate down. Yeah, so you want to just go straight to Olive. Alright, you guys are on.
Welcome to Confirmation Sunday at the Allegro Church. Please see the insert for additional announcements.
Today's call to worship is responsive, so please turn to page 728 of your breaking. Blessed are those who yearn for deeply more than escape, or not afraid to grow in spirit.
Blessed are those who take seriously the bonds of community, who regularly join in celebration and learning, who come as much to minister as to be ministered unto.
Blessed are those who bring their children, who invite their friends to come along, to join in fellowship, service, learning, and growth.
Blessed are those who support the church and its work by their regular, sustained, and generous giving, and who give of themselves no less than their money.
Blessed are those who know that the church is often imperfect, yet rather than harbor feelings of anger or disappointment, bring their concerns and needs to the attention of the church leaders.
Blessed are those who, when asked to serve, do it gladly, who realize that change is brought about through human meeting, who do the work of committees and stay till the end.
Blessed are those who speak their minds in meetings, who can take and give criticism, and people have their sense of humor.
Blessed are those who know that the work of the church is the transformation of society, who have a vision of beloved community transcending the present, and who do not shrink from controversy, sacrifice, or change. Blessed are they indeed.
Please join in our first hymn, which is not Earth Was Given as a Garden, but is, in fact, 358, rank by rank. Please rise.
remain standing for our covenant. In the love of truth and in the Spirit of Jesus, we unite for the worship of God and the service of all.
Please turn to page 658 in the Grand Hymnal for our responsibility. To laugh is to risk appearing the fool.
To weep is to risk appearing sentimental.
To reach out for another is to risk exposing our true self.
To place our ideas, our dreams before the crowd is to risk loss.
To love is to risk not being loved in return.
To hope is to risk despair.
To try is to risk failure.
To live is to risk dying.
Please join me now in the spirit of prayer, and we can just begin by taking a deep, full breath in and a deep, full breath out, for we are all carrying much this week. We gather each Sunday and we lift up the joys on our hearts, and we lift up the concerns and the sorrows and the griefs on our hearts as well. Because we know that when we share our joy together, it spreads. And when we hold our sorrow together at the same time, it's a lighter burden to bear. And so we come bringing both the joys and the concerns today. And in a moment of quiet reflection and prayer, I invite you to lift up all of those who are in need of our prayers this morning. God, who we call by so many names, yet know that you are beyond all names. Help us to be open to your presence this morning, here in this place now, in this very moment. Help us to tap into the love that you place on our hearts and that holds us up. We grieve, O God, the lives that were lost this week, the lives of children that were lost to gun violence in Uvalde, Texas. We hold the families and friends and community of the victims in our hearts, knowing that prayer has never been and will never be enough, yet that it does make a difference. If you are brokenhearted, if you are raging, if you are numb, know that you are not alone. We ask, oh God, that you help us to be your hands and feet here on this earth, that you help us to right the moral compass of our broken country. And just in the same way that we carry joy and sorrow in our hearts, so do we during the week. And so today we also gather in joy. We celebrate our youth. We celebrate and pray for Desmond and for Evie, who we love so very much. We celebrate with joy and with thanksgiving. And God, we give you thanks. In the name of the love that surpasses all understanding, I pray this morning. Amen. And now would you please join me in the prayer that Jesus taught. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
And now it is time for the offering, a free gift to a free church.
And together build one church community.
First, I'd like to read a reading from following is a reading from the hymn number 46. I am being driven forward into an unknown land. The path grows steeper, the air colder and sharper. A wind to my unknown goal stirs the strings of expectation. Still the question, shall I ever get there? There where life resounds, a clear, pure note in the silence. When someone first introduces themselves to me, their initial thoughts might be a straight-A band goody two-shoes nerd who knows nothing about current trends and styles. I don't mind several things. It's not a crime to be known for good grades. Work goes aren't exactly accurate. First impressions are a fickle idea. You meet someone for the first time, for about 2 seconds, and assume and judge them based on a non-existent interaction. Many people believe that it's just once. That once you meet someone for the first time, that's it. You've already conceived your opinion about them and whether or not they're tolerable. Every year when I return to school, I remember how people react. I can recall the basics, if they're friendly, tolerable, or quite possibly the most irrational and insufferable person I ever met. I walk in there with a clear head, a fresh start. It's a new beginning. It's a chance to relive the feeling from the start. I am being driven forward into an unknown land. There are chances to remake your favorite times, the ones that you replay in your head over and over again. There are chances to speak the words you never said, and there are chances to learn. Every day, there's never a time when I wish I told someone how I actually felt. Yet, then there's tomorrow to do all of that. Forgetting to do the dishes and your parents are angry at you, realizing you didn't water the garden. Just because it's not completed one day doesn't mean it's cast aside forever. First impressions are made people, of course, and passions, religion, places, house you live in, and party time. Granted, it's easier to take back Uber against a chair if that sits in the attic. The past goes deeper, the air colder and sharper. Owing to my unknown goal, shows the strength of expectations. As spring ascends, the air becomes clearer, a direction that illustrates what's going on. And as you meet someone for the first time, the temperature drops and you aren't unsure what you are doing. The person takes you from your goal. It tangles with expectation for what's to come, or what has already been done. So yes, I do believe first impressions. Those moments when you see something, or something that you've never seen before for the first time. But it's no longer an imprint that's set in stone, but a starting point. It's a feeling of life, and it's a feeling of rejuvenation. It's knowing that in a world for 7.7 billion people, at least one knows who you are. Please join me for our second hymn, number 34, Where I May Speak with Davis Choir.
Join the responsive reading number 655 in your grade level. wishes to know about the world must learn about it in its particular details.
Knowledge is not intelligence.
In searching for the truth, be ready for the unexpected.
Change alone is unchanging.
The same road goes both up and down.
The beginning of a circle is also its end.
Not I, but the world says it. All is one.
And yet everything comes in season.
Great turnout. When I started writing this speech, I thought I would look into some definitions of confirmation as inspiration. Most definitions went something along the lines of full initiation into a church as a member of their community and religion. I kind of questioned that. I've grown up in this church my whole life. I was baptized here, probably gone to over a dozen chili cook-offs. I've been to more Christmas pageants than I can count. I like to think that I'm already a member of this community. Why do I become eligible for official membership in high school? I'm more mature at this point. I'm not a legal adult, so I now. I haven't learned anything new about religion. I don't think I've had a real official Sunday school since 6th grade. I was probably more knowledgeable, religion-wise, then than I am now. But Heraclitus said in that responsive reading we just read, that knowledge is not intelligence. I was a different person then than I am now. Not only am I different now, but I'm a constantly changing person, progressing and developing each day. Becoming confirmed is not the end of my journey with the church, it is the beginning. Getting confirmed doesn't affirm my maturity, it is about how much further I have to go. Confirmation isn't an answer to any of those questions I just said. It is itself just another one. It is a question between me and the church, a promise that I will continue to be a constantly developing person and that the church will help me in that journey. Confirmation is just that. It is the confirmation that I'm a part of this church and that I will not only grow alongside it, but help it in its growth. Because this church will give back just as much as you put into it. And I need community service hours.
Well, I think before we start the new member, am I right? Yeah. Okay, sorry. Before we actually start the new member service, I think we should give it up to our confirmands who did an excellent job. Thank you, Des, and Evie. So this is the part of the service. One of the things that happens when you are confirmed is that is the time when you become a full member of the church. So we go through our new member service, which you may recall. So we all have a part in this, but I will signal you when it's time for you to say things like we do or I do. So don't panic. You can just listen to the words. So Evie and Des, if you want to come down here. So on behalf of the membership committee, I now present Evie Jekyll and Desmond Elliott as candidates for membership. This church is dedicated to religion, but not in a particular creed. Neither upon itself nor upon its members does it impose a doctrinal test. Love to God and the perfecting of our spiritual nature we regard as the unchanging substance of religion. Therefore, by presenting yourselves here today, you commit yourselves to a moral and spiritual purpose, to be faithful to the inherent responsibilities of religious freedom. You commit yourselves henceforth to discard whatever beliefs you discover to be false, and to accept whatever you are convinced are true. Are you now, Evie and Des, at this time prepared to join in community with the congregation of the Elliott Church of South Natick? Okay. Are you prepared to assist in the life of this congregation, to help it grow spiritually as you grow, to help it reach out as you reach out, to bring to it your best self, and to ask from it whatever is needful to you? Are you prepared to accept the covenant of this church, the bond of union wherein we walk together? Okay. And let us, with the assembled congregation, recite the covenant of the church again. If you don't remember it, it's in your order of service. In the love of truth and the Spirit of Jesus, we unite for the worship of God and the service of all. So now it's the members part. So will the members of the Elliott Church please rise? Do you, the congregation, pledge to support these people, your family, in faith as they grow with us? We do. Do you, the congregation, also renew your own resolve to work to keep this community a vibrant, faith-filled society from this day forward?
We do.
Then I invite Evie and Desmond, who wish to sign our membership law. You can do that. I'm going to walk over, I'll supervise this and then.
Yeah, I'm on the calendar.
Okay, just check. All right. I need my script at all times. So this is the time when we just choose to sign the membership book. And we can do either one or today is the 29th. Very nice pen book. So, on behalf of the entire congregation, I welcome you and present you with the hand of fellowship and with this flower, a symbol of the growth and beauty we hope you find here. And though the flower may wither, our love for you will not. And this concludes our new member service.
Don't go too far yet, guys. We gotta come down. One of the things that we also do, we don't do this for every new member, we only do it for confirmants. But as per tradition, each of you gets a book. Very important book, which maybe you'll read someday in college or it is a collection of essays, 2 essays, Nature by Ralph Waldo Emerson and Walking by Henry Davidson Thoreau. And it's yours. Here's yours. Thank you guys for surviving this weird process of confirmation, this has truly been the strangest of all of them. Tara and I were joking because she graduated last week and every speaker went, and you did this during COVID. But it is also true that we got you guys all set up 2 years ago, and then there was this huge gap. And, so thank you, and your speeches were wonderful. And of course, before I forget, there's also the traditional prayer flag gift, because of course it's a religious item. Basically, they're designed to dissolve. There's a prayer on each flag, and the wind blows and they fall off, and as they go, the idea is that the little threads become the prayers themselves. But they are also super cool to put in your dorm room. So, here's one for you. Bonus opportunity. Now you guys can go. Thank you.
Please join our final hymn, number 6 in your great hymnal.
Stand firm in your faith, be courageous, be strong. Let all that you do be done in love.
We're all set. Let's go have some lunch, kids.